Hello friends and welcome back to Paris. Sadly, these are our last 2 days in the beautiful city of lights. We started off by visiting the famous Cedric Grolet Bakery. Check out my TikTok for the full experience.
Well, we had a time last night.
From there, we headed to the Patheon. This is where the most pivotal and influential heroes of French culture and history are enshrined, so it's a huge honor for those who are commemorated within these hallowed halls. We paid €16 each for admission tickets, which wasn't bad, only to find out it was free that day. But anyway, the architecture is beautiful. There was also a breathtaking exhibition by French artist Raphael Baratoni called We Could Be Heroes, which depicts scenes from the transatlantic slave trade and those heroes from former French colonies like Haiti, Martinique, and Baratoni's mother's native Guadeloupe, who paved the way for independence and the abolition of slavery. And of course, we had to pay homage to the fabulous Madame Josephine Baker, who was inducted in 2021. She is the first American-born woman to be inducted and only the 6th woman overall in the Pantheon. Apparently, this is a symbolic casket that does not include her remains, which are in Monaco. I love the 1980s HBO movie about her life. Lynn Whitfield played her, and she was phenomenal. I always remember her singing, "Begin the Begin," and her rainbow tribe of children. Our unnecessary admission tickets also allowed us to visit the Church of Saint-Étienne-du-Mont, which is essentially across the street from the Pantheon.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah. To end the day, we visited Roland Garros, the home of the French Open. The Retiress' sister and my favorite Aunt Charlotte, is a huge tennis fan. So we made our way to Roland Garros to make sure we got some pictures for her and got some trinkets from the shop. We were blessed by the second rainbow of our trip on our way back to our Airbnb. On our last day in Paris, before we headed off to Amsterdam, we pretty much had seen all the sights we wanted to see, so we had a low-key day. We had a tasty petit déjeuner, then we did a little bit of thrift shopping. How cute is this little vintage purse that the Retiress found? Surprisingly, this is not the first dog with sunglasses that we saw in Paris. Lots of these pups are out on the streets trying to make a living, so as dog lovers and dog sitters, we had to support. And last, but certainly not least, we had to visit Aldi's. If you watched our vlogs from our 2022 trip, you know that the Retiress is a huge Aldi's fan, and she visited her first international location in Portugal. So with this visit, she's now been to Aldi's in 3 different countries. And that's a wrap on Paris. We hope you had fun with us on this trip.